Two things before we get there. Miss Marks is not, I think, pleased with me because Behind the Velvet Robe has found itself in the middle of all the Salt Lake drama that is
Yes.
currently going on. Last week, episode 9, and this week, episode 10. I mean, they keep saying Meredith, Behind the Velvet Rope was on Salt Lake City. That Meredith asked, that Sean went on a podcast, and Angie has done the after show, and she said he went on a podcast, and a gay guy, hi, I'm the gay guy. A gay guy asked him. Now, I got to go back and listen to my podcast with Sean. Everyone should go listen, but we were on Salt Lake, and apparently I did look. This is why not everybody steps behind the velvet rope. Let me be honest with you. People say to me, the current housewife interviews, nobody wants to hear from them. I get it. I get why. They're all media trained. They're all like, don't say this, don't say that. Coming on behind the velvet rope is not for the faint of heart. We're not doing a Mickey Mouse interview here. So
Yeah.
you shouldn't come on at this point 5 years in if you can't handle the questions. Apparently, I asked Sean, Meredith accused him of, all the rumors and nastiness. And I actually love Meredith Marks. So I have nothing against her. I love her. Her and Lisa are by far my favorites. Well, Mary's my favorite, but Meredith and Lisa are a close second. So apparently I asked Sean, do you think Meredith is, I guess, using Brooks's sexuality as like a whatever to show that I'm invested in the LGBTQIA community? I got to go back and listen and hear exactly what I asked. Apparently it was on the TV. I think they replayed it. They showed our logo because we were in negotiations. You can't just use it. They have to call me and we have to go through some deals, guys. There is some business involved in the back end. But once we came to an agreement on a few things, I said, yeah, go ahead and use it. Apparently I caused all this drama between Meredith and Sean by asking that question. So I'm sorry, Meredith. I didn't mean it. Angie seems to think it's okay because I'm gay, which thank you. I don't understand. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't understand why people are freaking. What is Big Lots? Like, why is this a thing? I really,
It
truly don't understand. It's become a thing. I saw it.
I didn't know. I mean, it's a huge company. It's a discount retailer that sells a variety of products for the home, including furniture, decor, kitchenware, pet supplies, and more. It's probably like a TJ Maxx, but for bigger items.
Okay.
Now, yeah, that's huge. Big Lots sells a wide range of products, and their history, they were founded in 1967. I do feel like they announced some store closures nationwide, but this is why Seth is in Ohio all the time. Their headquarters are in Columbus, Ohio.
So now we know.
And then the number one YouTube video is Wall Street Millennial, the rise and fall of Big Lots. So has Seth been the CEO for a while, or did they bring him
So
in?
why are people freaking out? Like, we
A
finally know what
huge
Seth.
company. I mean, it's
It's a
like,
big job.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think anyone thought they had two nickels to rub together. And then we're like, oh, damn. Seth is like the CEO. And also, Seth seems like an awesome boss. Like, the dude just seems so cool. Big Lots, though, has filed for bankruptcy, closing 100 of its stores. That was a story just about a month ago. So it looks like the company is in a big transition. It'll be interesting to hear, I guess, if Seth is keeping his job or not. But yeah. Seth Brooks, baby. Or Marks. Did they have the same last name? Seth Marks, Big Lots. It's
Seth
like the first thing.
Marks.
He's on the website, SVP, Extreme Value Sourcing. So he's not exactly the CEO. Seth Marks is Big Lots Senior Vice President of Extreme Value Sourcing, responsible for leading their strategic sourcing efforts and working closely with the merchandising team to procure products that offer unbeatable value to all of our customers. With nearly 3 decades of experience, Seth is well known in the closeout, off-price retail and liquidation industry as a merchant innovator who has engineered strategic merchandising transformations across world-class retailers. What the fuck does that mean? Just get to it. What did he liquidate? Like a
Just
bunch of
get
what,
to it.
Christmas tree shops? Like, I mean, yeah, I know. They always do all this fancy. No one gives a fuck. Just tell me what Seth does. I know him from a Housewife show. They ought to put that on there as bio.
Well, that would be nice. So there you go. So it's a real job, and that's why he's away. So yeah, I just didn't understand why people were
Right. Love him.
reacting. You know what I mean? So I guess that's what it is. We never
Huge
really
job.
knew where the money came from.
Well,
Okay.
and also it explains why he has to. I can't even believe he gets any time to film this show. I mean, being an SVP of a company like that, no wonder he's always got to go. And I mean, truly, right? They live in Ohio. I mean, that's where they should live. I mean, the guy's got a big time job there.
Well, they don't. Meredith lives in New York at times in the hotel, and then LA, and then Hamptons, and overseas, and she's traveling over there. Again, I got nothing against Seth or Meredith. I really like them. So but she probably hates me now that I asked this question about Brooks. That's what we do
Okay.
here. That's what we do, girl. Roni is a total failure according to the Huff Post. Sure. I mean,
Well, don't you think it's a failure?
yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm just calling it. I just gotta call it. I can't wake up with limited time, 24 hours in a day, and subtract the amount of work that we have to do, and then the gym, and then eating and sleeping, and just force myself to watch things that I actually don't enjoy. So, what is the point? It's not enjoyable to me. I don't get it. I'm sorry. I gotta like maybe here's my rant that you wanted with Teddy. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it.
It's
If this
such a
sh
huge failure.
if it wasn't called Housewives, would anybody be watching this? I'm sorry. You have to I used to watch Survivor. I used to watch Amazing Race. I even used to watch Big Brother. I loved Big Brother. It was one of my favorite games. It still is. I don't watch it anymore. Just at some point, you have to be like, I just have grown out of it. I used to watch Dancing with the Stars. I used to watch American Idol religiously. I've grown out of it. Unfortunately, I can't watch this. I've grown out of it. Next season, I can't believe I'm saying these words. Next season, if you shake the whole thing up and there's something going on, I will stand corrected. Sarah's shaking her head.
I mean, are they going to do a third reboot? I mean, because really, we had the OG cast. Then we
Mm,
brought in Ebony, Leah. Was
mm.
that a real shake-up reboot? No, but we
No.
tried to craft it to the future. Then we
Mm,
ended it. We said there was going to be a legacy show, which turned out to be Girls Trips.
mhm.
That's done. Now we're going to do we rebooted Roni. Now we're going to do a Roni. I think they just let it go for a
Let it
long
go.
time, and maybe 3 or 4 years from now. I don't know. But you know what? Although you and I, okay, Dubai is apparently now on pause. So
Mhm, mhm.
I don't know. I mean, I don't, maybe they give it a third shot. Nothing would shock me, but I've stopped. I don't know anybody watching it.
No, and there's a couple, it's the lowest rated. It's like low 300s. Dubai was like low 300s and high 200s. I mean, Watch What Happens gets as many viewers when you have like a Teresa or a Kyle on. So just call it, just fucking call it. It's okay. It's okay, Andy. I know it's your hometown, girl. It's my hometown too. And one thing has nothing to do with another. You could still go have your burger at Corner Bistro, go into the cubby hole. It's not just a lesbian bar anymore. We got lots of gay guys in there. It's one of his regulars. Go to Cafe Clooney. It's on your street corner, Andy.
Cafe.
Live your life. Love New York City. It's the best city in the world. Doesn't mean we have to have a show about a bunch of people that don't know each other. And that's what the Huffington Post's biggest problem was. These are coworkers. They do not know each other. They did not know each other.